Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. As y'all enter the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way in. As you can see, I'm rocking that Revelations 5 and 5. That Here Comes Judah shirt. Shout out to Blood Before Dishonor. That's Shy Blood Before Dishonor. Shout out to the sister. If y'all haven't heard that song, y'all need to go to New Breed's Music and Motivation. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Coming through with a good word for y'all this afternoon. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad y'all catching this broadcast. I see y'all rolling in. Let me go ahead and get to a place of comfort here. I see y'all rolling in pretty quick. Courtney Johnson's in the house. Let's see who else we got up in here. Lachia Coleman's in the building. True Love's in the building. We got the moderators already. Thank you for the $15 contribution. Whole Hype says, need this breed. Thank you. That's what's up. I'm glad you catching it live. And thank you for supporting, bro. We're going to be talking about staying grounded spiritually. Let me go ahead and get into some lighting here. Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Bless y'all, bless y'all. If y'all can hear and see me clearly, y'all throw a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure the audio is good. Because there's some distance between me and the device. Okay, all praises, all praises. I'm glad y'all can hear and see. We're talking about spiritual elevation and staying grounded. Ladies and gentlemen, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype from people. Don't believe the hype from social media. Don't believe the hype from mainstream media. Don't believe the hype. See, we are spiritual beings, and we walk by faith, not by sight. I need you to understand that you walk by faith and not by sight. And I feel like we need to be reminded of this aspect of our spiritual walk. Because it seems that everyone is trying to drag you into a carnal battle. When you look at mainstream media and you look at some of the things that's airing, some of the things that's being popularized, they're trying to bring you into a carnal battle. Nation versus nation, or race versus race. It seems that every time people decide to go against the powers that be, or the puppet masters, and they start to join together, it seems that they always throw out a race propaganda or proxy. That'll be the proper word for it. It's always a proxy that's thrown out. Some type of race situation that's triggered. And then you got everybody separated, everybody ready to go to war. When the war is really spiritual, everybody got to face themselves. The battle is eternal. And when it comes to people that you're dealing with on a daily basis, a lot of you chosen, elected brothers and sisters, a lot of the people that you're dealing with on a daily basis, they want to drag you into a physical battle. They want to have arguments in regards to things that you can't change. Things that they can't change. And a lot of people are full of fear to a point where when you're walking by faith and not by sight, it's triggering everyone else. It's triggering everyone else to try to get you into that battle that they're going through. They're going through an internal battle. But spiritual people, we're grounded. We're grounded because we believe in a higher power. We believe in the Most High. We believe that the Lord is protecting us. And we believe that everything that's being aired and everything that's being shoved down our optics, the the basic lunacy that they're trying to force feed us, we believe that it's going to come to a screeching halt. All right? We believe it's going to come to a screeching halt, and the Most High God is going to rectify this earth. So when we're looking at things in that manner and we have foresight, that's supposed to keep us grounded. Supposed to keep us grounded. Somebody said, preach, breed. It says you can feel the fear in the air. That's a fact, though. You definitely can. You most definitely can feel it. It's in the atmosphere. And you know, you can feel it, but you don't have to necessarily absorb it. You don't have to be a product of your environment. You don't have to allow those things that other people are going through to be a weight on your shoulders. You got to stay grounded. And through solitude, a lot of the times, you get back on your basis. You get back on your dean. You get back focused and re-geared. And it's needed, man. It's totally needed. And there's a lot that comes with staying grounded spiritually. Recently, I did a stream. And in this stream, I was speaking in regards to sacred science and natural science. We're talking about real science, not this Frankenstein science, not this technology that's causing transhumanism and mind manipulation and destruction, utter chaos. We're talking about natural science. And through my studies, I've learned quite a few things about staying spiritually grounded. Thank you for the $5 contribution. I appreciate it, brother. There's certain knowledge out there that they won't teach you, that the mainstream media won't teach, that your quote unquote scientists won't teach, your specialists, they won't teach you. But being in nature, ladies and gentlemen, helps you to be grounded. A lot of people didn't know this, but trees, right? Trees. Talking about something that just grows out of the earth. When you are around trees, right? These trees have healing properties. They trigger a certain therapeutic frequency. The older the tree, the older and thicker the tree is, causes more therapeutic frequencies. It actually creates an energy field that can't be seen with the naked eye, but it's there. There's a literal energy field that's around when you are around trees. And they won't tell you this, but it actually has healing properties within your body. It connects, pardon me, let me rephrase that. It connects with your natural impulses that can create healing within your body. Trees, something that simple. But the machine wants to keep you caught up in all these devices. The machine wants to keep you engulfed in social media. They basically want you to be stagnated and create lethargic, lazy people. And that's what's going on in society. Like, people are not being spiritually grounded because they're not going to nature. They're not spending time in the woods. They're not spending time in certain atmospheres that will actually ground you. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, just try it. Spend some days just going to work and coming home, and then place yourself in the woods. Place yourself somewhere in nature. Place yourself outdoors. Absorb you some sunlight. And I want you to see the difference. I want you to see the difference in your equilibrium. I want you to see the sudden shift that you're going to feel. See, there's sacred sciences out there that they won't teach the public. Let's see. I see wisdom sitting here under the tree. Facts, though. That's why a lot of our ancestors spent a lot of time just relaxing under trees and allowing that energy to just absorb. It's a lot of energy. Hey, the willow tree was a big deal. Thanks for the $5 contribution. AR says the bigger the tree, the more wisdom you can feel. I can't explain it. It just works. It's a fact. It is a fact. The older the tree and the bigger the tree, the more therapeutic frequencies are in the airways. It's actually a magnetic field in the airways that they don't tell you about. When you're around trees, I want y'all to look. Look at all these trees, right? You see that light that they got up there? And it looks like almost like a 5G tower. Hopefully y'all can see that. It almost looks like a 5G tower. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but it looks like some type of Wi-Fi tower. See, you see how they pretty much strategically placed that right there? You see how that's strategically placed? That's strategically placed there because they understand that there's actual magnetic fields around trees. Listen, Satan cannot combat with the Most High's creation. He can't combat it. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. People all around you want to get you involved in these carnal battles, man. But when you looking from a spiritual vantage point, you see the world totally different. You see it totally different. Like, people can no longer frustrate you the way they used to be able to frustrate you. People can no longer get you in your feelings. It's like it comes a point in time where you take your feelings out of it and you begin to elevate. You begin to elevate. You take your Damascus road. And all the people who shunned you, all the people who disregarded you, all the people who disrespected you, they got to watch you elevate. All while they're still in panic mode because they're looking at everything by sight. They're looking at everything by sight. For instance, right? Let me use this as an example. Recently, there was an Asian man who apparently shot a young black boy, 6 years old, shot him through the arm from his window, from his home window. And apparently the story goes that the young boy was trying to get his bicycle out of the yard, and the Asian man threatened him with a sledgehammer and shot him. And it's a very unfortunate situation. It's horrible. It's terrible. People like that need to get what they deserve, which is imprisonment, or even eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, if you ask me, right? But it's just ironic that this particular news aired right in the cuff or the cusp of all this racial tension, right after there was a law passed to protect Asians from us, from black folks. Literally right afterwards. Right after that law was passed, this event took place. So me being a spiritual minded person, instead of me getting in my emotions about the situation, although it's unfortunate, the man pretty much got off. The Asian man pretty much got off. He got off on a $10,000 bond, right? Although it's a horrible situation. Thanks for the $5 contribution, family. Appreciate it. Me being someone who can see, I'm not going to immediately start looking at Asian people in a negative light. I'm not going to immediately get in war mode. I'm not going to immediately put black paint under my eyes and be like, yo, it's time to go to war. Because that would be carnal. That would be reacting based on what I see. Based on what I see. And listen, a wise man once told me, believe nothing you hear in half of what you see. Believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. See, there's been so much lies on social media. There's been so many false flag events. There's been so many crisis actors. There's been so much that been shoved down our optics And there's been so much exposed over the years that it comes a point in time when you like, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna put everything in your hands and I'm gonna walk by faith and not by sight, not what I'm seeing. And you know, to be honest with you, and some people will call me a conspiracy theorist because I'm not taking the emotional standpoint like a lot of other people. A lot of individuals will say, you know, you're a conspiracy theorist if you thinking that, you know, this didn't happen. Regardless if it happened or not, it's up to us as men individually in our households to protect our family. Now, if that situation would have happened with me, I hate to say what I would have done or what I wouldn't have done, because we never know what we would do unless we're in that situation. But I can assure you that that's a situation that an individual have to deal with, you know? And this is why I'm pro Second Amendment. I'm all about protecting your family and all of those things. But sometimes you can't let other people's battles be your issue. It's up to that man. That man has, listen, that young boy has a father in that household. That young boy has a father in that household, and it's up to that father to deal how he wants to deal with it. He can go, he can sue the courts, he could bring out lawsuits, he could do whatever he has to do. But it's up to him. That's their battle. A lot of us brothers got to worry about our household. We got to worry about our household, ourselves. And that's one thing about being spiritually grounded. You're focused and you honed in on your own walk. On your own walk. And a lot of us, you know, we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. A lot of us take a lot of people's issues and problems and we carry that around, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, somebody said, yes, sir. Resist and persist. Facts, though. Yeah, Vanessa said amen to that. Facts, though. Somebody said just seen the shirt looks good. Oh, yeah. In case you ain't seen it. That's Revelations 5:5. Oh my, here comes Judah. Yeah, that joint tough right there. If y'all like that shirt, follow Shy Blood Before Dishonor on Instagram and she can give you the details. Follow her on all platforms. Follow her on all platforms so you can order the shirt if you like to support that song. That track right there is a summertime banger. That joint is a banger, bro. It's got the summer on fire. That thing got 10,000 views in 2 weeks already. And that's just on YouTube. We don't even know the numbers it's about to do on SoundCloud and all the Shy's platforms. So there's people bumping it. There's people riding with that. So we got the summer lit up with that Here Comes Judah. All praises to the Most High. And that's what it's all about, man. Staying spiritually grounded, man. And elevating. You know, I see a lot of people getting stagnated in their walk. And it comes a time where you begin to elevate and you learn all this information. I just want y'all to remember when you first learned the truth. And all this information was sweet when you ate it. It was like, it was sweet to the taste. And you just devoured it over and over. Some of us was gluttons for the truth. And then some individuals, it got to a point where they kept shoving that knowledge in their mind. And then they got a one-track mind to a point where, as the Bible says, to much is knowledge brings much grief. Let me repeat that. Much knowledge can bring much grief, ladies and gentlemen. This truth is not easy to digest all the time. So the more you're learning and you're putting all this information, you're learning about martial law, you're learning about the NWO, New World Order, you're learning about Illuminati, you're learning about gang stalking, targeted individuals, you're learning about the Bible in its totality. You're getting all this information. And somewhat, It can be a hindrance to your walk because, like the song said, on that "Oh My, Here Comes Judah," it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, it is a marathon. You gotta understand that. Balance is key. This whole world you living in is about balance. It's all about balance. When we talking about sacred science and sacred information, natural science, the number 12, sacred, all about balance. You get 12 levels of learning, 12 disciples, 12 tribes of Israel, 12 numbers on the clock, 6 on each side. What does that represent? Balance, total syncrecy, balance. Life is about balance, ladies and gentlemen. Now, am I telling you that you should go out here, show your ass, and do whatever you want to do, and just whenever you decide to let your hair down, you just out here acting a fool? That ain't what I'm telling you. Not whatsoever. But what I am telling you is that sometimes you gotta have a good time. You brothers and sisters in truth. Some of y'all get caught up and in some of these camps, congregations, churches, and then you get overly religious. You get overly religious to the point you're not enjoying your life. Man, that's a bad place to be. That's a bad place to be when you're not enjoying your life. When you can't have a good time, when you can't go have karaoke, and you can't have a drink every now and then and decompress. That is, listen, decompressing and having a good time is just as important as being fervent with your studies. It's just as important, ladies and gentlemen. It is just as important. Because if you don't decompress, if you don't spend some time alone to be one with your creator, and let the Almighty give you certain downloads and information, then you are no good for nobody. You're not even good for yourself. Real talk. Somebody said, only the ones in the camps, and I can't blame them when the ones in the rank are being more high-minded, going by the example they are seeing. Facts, though. I mean, you got a lot of these individuals who got that Pharisees mindset. They got that mindset of the Pharisees and scribes. And they feel like they got to operate in preeminence. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, bro. Every man can go to Christ. Every man can go to Christ. So I feel like in this day and age, we should be focusing on making sure these brothers who got the ears to hear are getting close to the Messiah. And we're just simply catalysts to help them brothers do so. We're just catalysts. We just brothers with the Bible who the Most High have blessed expeditiously, bringing us to another level. And I'm speaking to all brothers who know the truth. And now it's just each one teach one. It's just each one teach one. That's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, somebody says seek your own walk. Facts, though. Absolutely, because you got so many people who have these mixed emotions because they got so many voices in their head, so many people muddying the waters. They can tell you what their aunt believe, what their mama believe, what their daddy believe, what their uncle believe, but they haven't centered and found themselves. They haven't centered and found themselves. Let's see, Mrs. DJ All Praises says, some of us are so close to y'all, we're dragging you closer. Yeah, facts though. Some people are close and they dragging people close. I agree. His Will is Real says, I live in an all-white city and I feel watched and wondered upon as if something through never LOL. I'm sorry, brother. You gotta get your vernacular straight. I can't read that one. Thanks for the $5 contribution, Leon. Can you make a video about the real Adam and Eve? What do you mean, the real Adam and Eve? I don't know what you mean. There's only the real Adam and Eve. Okay, I think I get where you going at. I think I get where you going at with that question. Yeah, I may have to do a video about creation in general. You know, now that I got the MacBook and I've been on there on using that StreamYards, y'all seen I be bringing out a lot of videos lately. I may have to bring that video about creation. If you're in this live stream and you gain the edification, y'all make sure y'all hit it with a thumbs up. It will be highly appreciated. Because if you don't know, you know, a lot of my content, it's not really going through the algorithms at the moment. I think I done ruffled somebody's feathers. So it's up to y'all, the people, to support this work and keep it alive. Let's see. Somebody said, people that's still wearing the mask don't have a lot of faith in the Most High. Yeah, you know, you got people who will show a form of godliness but deny the power thereof. It's a lot of people in the churches who still don't see. It's crazy. And I'm going to tell you something else that'll keep you grounded spiritually. Listening to the right music. Listening to the right music, the right frequencies. We already talked about the 432 hertz versus the 440 hertz. For all you music producers out there, you definitely want to go with the 432 hertz. That is the sound of nature. That's pretty much in lines with the spectrum of this planet. All right? That's the natural frequency, the 432 hertz. But a lot of us got to start listening to positive music. I understand that, you know, most people listen to any and everything, but y'all got to start supporting this real music. Go to New Breed Music and Motivation and support that. That's some real music over there. Some of y'all people who claim y'all in the truth, y'all still riding around the damn throat, baby. I'ma bust all on you, throat, baby. Let me come play in your throat. Hey, little mama, I like how you walk, talk. Let me come play in your throat, baby. Some of y'all riding to that. That's a damn shame, bro. Like, how carnal. It's like this, bro. They always just hypersexualizing our people. All the time. Never fails. Facts, though. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. True talk right now. If you listening to that, what kind of vibe do you think you really on? What kind of vibe you think you on? That's not music where you listen to it and you see a young lady and you like, hey, you know, I'm gonna get to know this sister right here. You know, I'm gonna get into her mind, figure out what she about, see if she got the potential to lead her. You know, nah, that ain't what type of vibration you putting out. Just saying, man. What you listen to, what you put in your ears, and what you put in your eyes, what you put in, that's what you gonna get out. It's a fact. Somebody said, that's one reason I quit listening to secular music, idolizing and normalizing sex outside the covenant of marriage. Yep. Don't want that for myself anymore. Facts, though. That's a fact, though. Real talk. That is the undeniable truth right there. Let me see. Somebody said, I remember Onyx, throw your guns in the air. Look, now everybody a killer now. Yeah. You got a lot of that music. I mean, it's spiritual, though, man. Right now in Chicago, man, the bodies are dropping left and right, bro. In Chicago, the bodies are dropping left and right. I'm going to tell you, if you can ride through certain cities and see the world from your spiritual eye, if you can literally just see everything, I'm telling you, if you rode through Chicago, you would see a huge demon. Like it's a big demonic force over Chicago, bro. Thanks for the $10 contribution. Says people out here wearing masks in nature. And if your job requires you to wear a mask, it is weak to not like against wearing masks. It is weak to not fight against wearing masks instead of dealing with it, going with the flow. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you on that. I mean, like, it's craziness. It's crazy that people can't see the world spiritually, but they will protect themselves from something that they can't see. Let me repeat that. People won't believe in the Most High, won't believe in the spiritual realm, but they will wear something physically to protect themselves from something that they can't see. Let that marinate. Telling you, man, it's a broken axis. The world's spinning on a broken axis. If you can see the world for what it really is, could y'all imagine this? I want to take y'all down to my imagination for a second. I want y'all to just picture what you would see if you could see the world from a naked eye. The real spiritual realm. Places like Chicago where all of this death is happening, where brothers is on demon time. I guarantee there's spirits all around. Like if you go to that city, you're gonna see demons. If you can see from the naked eye, there's probably huge gargoyles, beasts, 20-foot demons walking down the street. All created through these negative vibrations, this music that's been casting spells. If you could just see. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Says people would share a meme for money instead of rely on the Most High. Truth. That is truth. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some soul catchers out there. Even when you begin to wake up and you ride through certain places, you can feel the energy. You can feel the different spirits on places. You know what kind of vibration you're dealing with just by riding through certain cities. Man, demons come in people, places, and things, bro. Spiritual realm is real. But you will have brothers of the Hebraic faith who say that New Breed is speaking spookism. All that spiritual stuff, right? They would like to align me with those New Age people, but they fail to realize that the Bible is spiritual. The book of John says we come in the spirit and the truth. We exhort this truth in spirit and truth. I'm telling you, man, spiritual realm is real, man. I don't see people the same no more. I don't see things the same. And a lot of y'all can relate to what I'm saying. Somebody said, but none of you should be called a teacher. You have only one teacher. Yeah. Christ is my teacher. I'm just a vessel, bro. You see how I don't argue with that? Cause I don't see this thing physical, bro. We all got spirits. Before you was placed on this planet, you had a spirit in heaven, bro. You had a soul. The Most High God knew you before you was even in your mom's belly, before you was even formulated. The Most High knew you. And there was angels assigned to each and every one of us, man. Telling you right now, spiritual realm is very real. A lot of y'all who have been victims of gang stalking and organized mobbing, a lot of y'all who getting y'all's tires popped by hating ass neighbors, a lot of y'all who been isolated and gaslighted by your family members because you done found some political differences and you done found some religious differences and you're actually waking up. A lot of y'all, listen, y'all were targeted since you were born. Since your spirit entered your body, there was already eyes on you to try to deter you and detract you from reaching your goals and your full potential. It was already there from the time you was born. That's how real it is. Just like you had angels assigned to you, you had certain people that were close to you that were supposed to protect you. They was assigned to you to stop you from elevating and reaching your full potential. That's why the Bible says, he who loved mother and father, sister or brother, friend, or friends or colleagues more than me is not worthy of me. That's why the Bible tells you that. Because he knew that when he brought you in this world, that you would have had to go through this test, that you would have had to face certain obstacles, that you would have had to overcome certain barriers to be even deemed worthy of salvation. Because none of us are worthy unless we're going to fight and transcend and ascend over all of the barriers that was placed. None of us are worthy. I'm telling you. Excuse me. Thanks for the $5 contribution, says blessings, New Breed. Bless you. Yeah, absolutely. They seen your light. They seen your light. You're right. That's the facts. Man, it's like 90 degrees out here in ATL. It's like 90 degrees. It is hot. Damn. It's hot out here. Jermaine, thank you for the $20 contribution, says Wednesday probably all pass out if we could see the spiritual realm. Yeah. If we could see the spiritual realm, we will fall face first. Since I asked the Most High to show me some things I was dealing with in a dream and it was horrifying, it definitely is real all around us. Facts though. Facts though. No doubt about it. Somebody said, burn, baby, burn. Oh yeah, that sun is out here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move around because it's less hot when I'm moving. I don't know, it feel like when I'm sitting still, it's just like sizzling, like I'm sitting there cooking. But it's good for you though. I done got a real tan this summer, bro. I've been out here big time. I done got my tan on. I'm telling you, man, staying spiritually grounded, there's a lot to it though. Even coming in nature with no shoes on. I know y'all like, damn, New Breed, you on some whole nother level. Coming outside with no shoes on? Thanks for the $5 contribution, says my pastor asked me Sunday if I'm getting blanked. Can't say that. I said no. He asked me why I don't get blanked and why I should want to be different. Side-eyed. Yeah, see, the spirit is operating with you. You know, in regards to that topic, you know, I don't too much address that here on this channel anymore. But some of the videos I got, go back in the archives and I give you my opinion. But I do it in a very meticulous manner. Right? But thank you for the contribution. I appreciate you. But listen, there's a lot of organic compounds in the earth that keep you grounded. There's a lot of organic compounds like MSM, the natural form of sulfur that you can absorb in your body from standing in sand. Like when you go to the beach and you stand in sand and you stand in grass with no shoes on, you absorb that sulfur. Actually keeps you grounded, has healing properties. See, certain things they don't teach us, right? Certain things they don't teach us. Yeah, it says we all breaking out the matrix. Facts though. Yeah, the Holy Spirit is the comforter. Most definitely. Most definitely. Somebody said, and looking at trash is not very edifying. Facts though. Somebody said, New Breed, my mother went back to church and been reading L&G White books. I don't know how to edify her on the laws. She's always wants to turn what I say into something else. That sounds like a situation where you got to brush the dust off your shoulders and keep it moving. Just live by example. Everybody not meant to get this word. Everybody not meant to understand. Only thing you can do is the best you can do. Don't carry that weight on your shoulders. Some of us let people pull at our heartstrings, and because we're related to individuals, we let that be the know all be all of our life. We create our whole narrative on life based on family. Listen, brothers, your family is your tribe. Your family is your tribe. Sisters, your family is your tribe. Those who are rocking with you, those who are building you, those are your family members. Just because you're born into something don't mean you got to stay there. Some of y'all was born into families that you were just born there to overcome them. You was born to overcome your family. Some of y'all that got people in your family that hate your damn natural loving guts. Hate you. Hate your guts. Despise you. And you steady trying to impress these people. You steady trying to live by their will. Like, you can't stay grounded like that. You got to stop living your life based on others, man. Stop living your life based on others. Real talk. I'm telling you, bro, listen. I'm telling you. If you listen to what I'm saying right now, when I tell you to stop living your life based on others, I promise you what I'm telling you will change your whole life. And you're going to thank me later. You're going to thank me later. Don't live your life based on what others saying, man, on what they think. That's no way to live. That is just no way to live your life. It's beautiful out here today. Out here in hot Atlanta. Somebody said I try a little harder. Facts though, you got to. Y'all get the thumbs up on this video. We got thus amount of people in here. Y'all, let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. Let's show YouTube that we like positivity. That it don't always gotta be talking about another person. It ain't always gotta be something negative. Sometimes we just chill. And I like being real personable with y'all, man. If y'all like these type of videos where I just take my device outside and build with y'all one-on-one like this, then y'all gotta support it. Somebody said, absolutely, real music, real healthy substance, positive energy equals a change to come. Signing loud hymns and songs of praises. Facts though. It does something to you when you listen to something that's uplifting and positive. Oh my, here comes Judah. Yeah. Oh my. Revelations 5:5. I love you. I love you as well. Somebody said we love you, Breed. Yeah. Yeah, 432 hertz is the best. Somebody said, yes, start stepping out the matrix and into the glory of heaven. It's beautiful up there. Yeah, man, this whole world is a matrix, man. They don't want you to think outside of the box. They give you left and right, Democrat and Republican, and they don't want anybody who thinks revolutionary. They don't want anybody who thinks of a higher power. If you picking one of the sides, then you get a voice. But if you pick the Most High, they like to shun you. They like to isolate you. But it's all good. Live alone, die alone. They can keep their dialogue. Sometimes you got to get your feelings out of it and face this world alone, bro. And then you'll look up and all your detractors and all your enemies and all your foes, they're gonna be still in the wilderness. I'm telling you, God's people rising, man. It's amazing how the Most High God have used the most introverted people to do some of the most extroverted work. It's amazing. People who don't even typically want to deal with others, the Most High God is glorifying and magnifying them. That's what I'm seeing happening. I'm seeing people who used to be straight up have-nots beaming right now. Like the Lupe song. They used to talk when you wasn't around. They see you now, you're beaming. I'm telling you, y'all got the glow, man. I can spot my people out in a room full of 100 people. I can spot out the chosen. I can spot them out. Their mannerisms are different. Their eyes are different. It's something different behind the eyes. Something different. It's something that a lot of people around you can't put their finger on. Something going on with y'all. Something going on with y'all people who ain't getting caught up in all of the nonsense and the rhetoric on media. It's something about you people who are reading your Bible. It's something about you people who are reading God's word. It's something about you people who are listening to spiritual content in regards to this Bible and the book. Something about y'all that's different. I see something else. I see something different. And they see it too. Thanks for the $5 contribution, sis. Appreciate it. But y'all doing something else, man. And I'm telling you, y'all be strong out here. All you brothers and sisters who have been targeted in your communities, going through bullying, going through noise campaigns, people just doing things out of the ordinary around you, people who seem to be being choreographed at your workplace, putting you through all kind of bullshit that you don't even need to go through. People who always talking bad about you at your workplace. Listen, let me just say this as a motivation to y'all. Let this be clear. Their time is running out. All right? You got to stay strong. Their time is running out. You got to stay strong. We about to hit the tip of the iceberg. Alicia Fredman, thank you for the $10 contribution. All you brothers and sisters that's going through that, walk by faith and not by sight. Just because you see this happening to you, and it may seem perplexing that all of these people are doing certain things to you, walk by faith and not by sight. Because they want to draw you into a carnal battle. See, their job is to get you to self-destruct. That's all they really want. You can only destroy you. They want you to self-destruct. They want you to do something volatile. They want you to put yourself behind bars. They want you to off yourself. They want you to be hooked on some type of medication or something. They want you to feel like you lost your mind and you going crazy. They want you, but listen, you have control over that. It's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. You got to stand firm. I remember when this program started, right? Man, I didn't know if I was coming or going, bro. When I started posting truth on social media for the first time, and some of those videos went viral, and things started happening around me that I would consider to be phenomenons, like strange things was happening. Like real strange things, ladies and gentlemen. To the point where I knew something was wrong. And I knew people were coming against me. When this began to happen, man, I didn't know what was going on. It was like I knew something was wrong. There was an underlying problem with society. And I would attribute it to the physical realm at first. And this is why I gotta tell you, to stay grounded, you can't look at it that way. Listen, you're gonna go through persecutions. It's a spiritual battle. You're gonna go through it. People gonna slander you. People gonna backbite. If that's not happening, you ain't doing something right. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. Straight up. And the ones who hate you the most, a lot of the times, those are the ones watching you the hardest. The ones who hate you the most are the ones watching the closest. right? That's what y'all gotta know. It is what it is. And it ain't even them, it's demons. It's spiritual. They got spirits, man. They being influenced by other energies, man. Yeah, they be the ones trying to be in your face. That's a fact, though. The ones who hate the most. As soon as you get in your workplace, they the first ones in your face. The first ones greeting you. As soon as you walk through the door. And you know, you can feel it. You know, like, yeah, that person ain't right. Gotta stay grounded out here, man. Gotta stay spiritually grounded. I just wanted to come through with this video, man. Somebody said 100. You have to speak about those times because people be thinking that we the only ones that go through it. Facts though, like sometimes I gotta bring up those times. Now I'm gonna tell you what it took as well, brother. It took me moving. It took me having a free mind and a free spirit, being willing to travel, being willing to break free from my environment. And that's an issue that a lot of people suffer with and struggle with. You got to be willing to go against the grain and move. Like if you, for instance, right, if you living in the community and they doing you like Rosemary's Baby, you know the movie Rosemary's Baby? When the lady was getting targeted by organized mobbing by a whole community, even her husband. Like if you in a situation like that, it would be in your best interest to escape. Not take the abuse, not take the punishment. And like time and time again, Lord knows, I packed up and left, bro. When things got too rough, like the Bible tell you, when you persecuted in one city, you flee to the next. That's what the Bible tell you. Meaning if you live in somewhere for 10 years and you are totally miserable, don't you realize you got one life? One life. If a hurricane was to hit right now, if you knew a hurricane was on the way right now, it would not take you long to get your ass up out of there, right? You would put your mind to it and get out of that situation. If you knew a hurricane was going to hit in like 2 hours, you would do whatever you got to do to get out of that situation, right? So it's like, it's the same thing. Like, you can't stay stagnated. Demons love when you stay still. Why you think in this world, right? Right now, as we speak, they're doing everything to keep people still. They love when you still. They hate when you're free-spirited, when you're willing to move. Why you think they get all of a sudden, some type of attack happened and there are gas shortages, right? All of a sudden, there's been a cyber attack. And now there's gas shortages. The devil wants to keep you still. Always wants to keep you still. But when you free-spirited and you moving, they can't hold you. They can't hold you, bro. That's one thing about it, man. In life, you got to be willing to take chances and make moves, bro. Lord knows, man, I've been a free spirit myself for a long time, man. I done lived in dozens of states. Just because you got to be like that. You don't want to, you got to fight, you got to seek out your happiness. You got to desire freedom. You got to desire freedom, bro. And this ain't even the end. You got to desire more. Like the song Zoom from the Commodores. Just having that desire to be free, real freedom. That can drive you. It keeps you balanced as well. Because as chosen brothers and sisters, you are cursed in a way to see the world for what it really is. So you're not going to ever be content with what the world gives you. You're not going to be content with it. So you're going to be moving. And I'm telling you, and I hate talking about some of the issues I went through when I first started making videos, but it's a reality. People don't think it's real, but there's a price that comes when you speak the truth. I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't happen. When you speak the truth, you're going to make enemies. I'm telling you now. You look at my videos. While the same, let's say the same 20, 30, 40 people hit dislike on every video, but they watching every video, those are enemies. You're going to have enemies. 9 times out of 10, these are people I did nothing to, people that I never disrespected, people I had no type of issues with. But you're going to have enemies. They're going to gravitate. People are going to hate you for whatever you do in life. Straight up. Now, if you speaking the truth and you ruffling the feathers of devils, expect it. You brothers be in your neighborhoods saying certain things, and you be bringing certain things to the light, you can expect to be persecuted for it. Straight up. Yeah, it's agents everywhere. Facts. Yeah, and believe it or not to frighten you, but when you learn the truth, not to frighten you. Thank you for the Cash App donation. The $35 Cash App donation. Highly appreciate you, sis. Not to frighten you, but honestly, when you come into the truth, you're gonna have more enemies than you would know. You're gonna have more enemies than you know, bro. You're gonna have people watching that despise you and you don't even know they exist. Some of y'all going out in public, going to your workplace, you got somebody watching you from the background that despise you and you don't even notice they're there. They going home every night praying to God, Allah, Jesus, the devil. They praying to everybody that something happens to you. They praying that you die on your way to work. They hate you. They're in the corner somewhere, totally demented, just watching you like, it's just something about this person. I hate them. All you doing is minding your damn business. I'm telling you, that's the world you living in. They're there. They might not like the fact that you can smile. They might not like the fact that you're nice to people and people like you. They might not like the fact that you just mind your business and you're not easily shaken. They don't like the fact that you're grounded. You're spiritually grounded. People hate when you're grounded, bro. When you know yourself. They hate your peace. I mean, imagine how evil the world is when somebody hates you because you're at peace. They don't know what that feels like, so they gotta hate it. They don't know what it feels like to be at peace. It is what it is. Ezekiel 9 says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all their abominations. Yeah. See, we talk a lot about the mark of the beast, which they are acclimating people to get it. If you look at what's going on with all these incentive programs, they're getting people conditioned for the mark of the beast, in case you don't know. But there's also a seal of God. And it's a beautiful thing. Oh, it's wonderful. It's a seal. And that's what we call the chosen. They have a seal on them. And this seal is spiritual. See, Satan, the duplicate, he has to bring out something physical. But the Most High got a spiritual seal on his people. And it's a beautiful thing, because you get warrior angels assigned to you. You get ministering angels assigned to you. You get peace of mind. The Ruach operates and comforts you. Man, it's beautiful, man. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. Look at it. Yes. Look at the heavens. How could you be upset, depressed, pissed off in this environment? How? How could you? How could you be upset, pissed off, stressed out when you know the Most High made this? Look what the Most High do. Look at it. And you think one of these people talking shit gonna bother me? How could they bother y'all? You think it's possible for somebody who ain't got nothing better to do with their life but hate, slander, backbite, walking around with masks on looking crazy as hell, people who are just afraid, terrified, petrified, people who are caught up in drama, he say, she say, back and forth, people who can't find happiness, you think they supposed to worry us? We know who our creator is. We walk by faith. We know who our creator is. We know who our creator is. Like, how could they? They could never stop us from being grounded. It's too late. The enemy's desperate. He's terrified. The people around you who are operating under that Antichrist spirit are desperate and terrified. And they really can't do nothing with us because we grounded. We know our creator. Leanne Diamond, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says much love, King Bree. Thank you for blessing us with your wisdom. Needed this today. All praises, blessings. Oh man, look, the sun just creased through even more. I gotta get it again. Oh man, you can't make this up. That took a creator, the Most High God. And that just goes into staying spiritually grounded, man. Because that's what the topic is today. We're talking about being spiritually grounded while elevating. Can't let nobody get you out of character. They ain't got nothing better to do but go after the righteous. Go after the most highest people. Go after Yah's people. Go after the Elohim's people. They're making a horrible mistake. Bible says anybody who come against my sons and daughters, you better off having a great millstone wrapped around your neck and cast to the bottom of the damn sea. You're wasting your time. You're fighting a battle that you won't win. You might win some, but you just lost one. Look at Fauci's emails. The veil been lifted and people still in a strong delusion. So you know they've been giving over to reprobated minds. The veil been totally lifted. Here it is in the black community. You got a choice to exercise their laws, their stringent laws, or come up with your own. That's the place we get into here. And you still got these Uncle Toms and buck dancers that want to uphold their lies. Why the hell you still trying to uphold their lies? I got to go to a shop in my own community and you upholding a lie that was taught to you by your oppressor. Hey, sir. Where's your mask? Listen, ain't nothing but us up in here. I'm like, look, man, ain't nothing but us up in here, bro. You ain't seen Fauci's emails yet? You don't know what's going on yet? Nigga, it's 90 degrees outside. Have you been outside? Or you been living in a bubble? I mean, what's going on, brother? Follow me, a new breed to the world over. Maybe you'll learn something. And that's just how I've been. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's like, wake up. And I'm not an anti-masker. You do whatever the hell you want to do. I got to say that. Not an anti-masker, but I'm just saying. We've been told so many lies in regards to the mask. I mean, come on now. 1 minute you don't need a mask. 1 minute you do. 1 minute you need 2 of them. I mean, come on, man. It's interesting how people will protect themselves from something they can't see, but they won't walk by faith. They won't believe in the Creator. They won't believe that the Most High God protects them. They won't believe that the Most High God can stop them from sickness and disease, or even heal them from sickness and disease. They won't tell you that. They won't look at the world that way, but they'll protect themselves from something they can't see. Satan and tied your brain up. Satan and got you scared and running. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, somebody says the emails for me. Yeah, that's all I needed. I don't know about y'all, the rest of y'all, but the emails is all I needed. For real. I mean, damn, what more do you need? Yeah, somebody said Christ is medicine. Facts, though. Man, we got the Ruach. The Holy Spirit is leading and guiding. The nourishment that she brings. Some people call it Mother Earth. That's not what we call a Ruach. But the Holy Spirit is a nurturing spirit. Holy Spirit is a very nurturing spirit. And we need that. Yeah, we need brothers who gonna bring out the pain when it's time to. You know, you have certain teachers that want to yell and scream, and that's cool too. We need that too. But we also need this spiritual knowledge. Everything is not new age. There is sacred knowledge, sacred sciences, sacred numerology. I was talking about in that video as well, speaking in regards to how the sun rises and sets and how it travels through portals. 6 portals on it for it rising, 6 portals for it setting. And it makes total sense. I'm gonna tell you, I've seen this with my own eyes, y'all. When I travel back from Las Vegas last summer, when I traveled from Las Vegas back to Georgia, I seen the sun go into a portal. A lot of you not, y'all. I seen it with my own eyes, bruh. I was in the plane, I was looking out the plane, and I seen it. So I know the book of Enoch is the truth. I know it's the truth, bro. Straight up. Yeah, I seen it. My own eyes. Yeah, I'm talking about, because you know there's a time lapse. And this would explain the time lapses between various states. So if you, I'm in the plane, the sun, because we're talking about a time difference. The sun is right here. Soon as we crossed over to a certain place, one of those portals was there, bro. One of the portals was there, and the sun, it slipped into it. The sun slipped into a portal, bro. I can't. I'm dead serious. I know, like, y'all probably like New Breed is crazy. No, I seen it with my own eyes, bro. So when the book of Enoch says that the sun travels through portals and the moon also travels through portals, 6 to rise and 6 to fall, 12, which signifies completion, balance. It's the truth, bro. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it, bro. And it makes sense. It really does make sense. NASA's a damn lie. For those who don't know, NASA's a lie. I don't believe nothing they say. It makes total sense what the book of Enoch says about the luminaries. Makes total sense. Yeah. Yeah, real talk. Somebody said, I believe you. Yeah, I'm telling you, I seen it with my own eyes, bro. Yeah, NASA capping for real. Somebody said, what did the email say? Look it up. It's all over the place. He getting drilled by various people, bro. Just look it up. Research. Study to show yourself approved. Look up Fauci's emails. I don't want to speak on it. But it is what it is, man. All praises to the Most High. All honor and glory goes to the God of Israel. It's always an honor building with y'all. I enjoy spending time with y'all today. Follow me on Patreon. The link is in the description box. Also follow me on Instagram at NewBreed404. If you would like to contribute to this work via Cash App, 10% of all contributions go back to the people who are in need. I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for supporting this work. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. With that being said, shalom and peace.